WSOP schedule breakdown. This time we're looking at the high roller events. That's any event above 25K, and we have 11 of them this year. We have 5 25Ks, 4 50Ks, a 100K, and a $250,000 super high roller. So let's take a look at the schedule. First off, right at the beginning of the series, event number 2, the 25K high roller six-handed no limit hold'em. This starts Tuesday, May 30th. 1 day of registration, 1 re-entry, and 60-minute blind rounds. Next, we have the $25,000 Heads Up No Limit Championship. This is a Heads Up tournament. Starts Friday, June 2nd at noon. It's a 3-day event. This Heads Up event is maxed out at 64 players. All players start with 150,000 chips. Usually a great tournament. Next up, we have the 25K 8-handed No Limit Hold'em. This is also near the beginning of the series, Tuesday, June 6th at noon. Also a 3-day event. This tournament allows for 1 re-entry and has 60-minute blind rounds and 150,000 starting stack. Friday, June 9th, event number 23, the 50K high roller no limit hold'em. Registration closes at the start of day 2 for this tournament. 1 re-entry, 60-minute blind levels. Start with a whopping 300,000 chips. Coming next down the pike, event 29, the $100,000 high roller no limit hold'em. 12 rounds of registration, 1 re-entry, 40-minute blind rounds with a 600,000 chip starting stack. Event 40, the biggest buy-in on this list, the $250,000 super high roller no limit hold'em. Also registration all the way through day 1, 1 re-entry, 60-minute blind rounds. This tournament starts with 1.5 million in starting chips. It's really amazing how many people will turn out for this 250K super high roller. Continuing on, we have another 50K, the Poker Players Championship. One of the biggest events of the summer. Registration closes after 9 levels. There are 0 re-entries, 100-minute blind rounds, and a 300,000 chip starting stack. Unlike the other high rollers in this list, Poker Players Championship covers a number of games: Limit Hold'em, Limit Omaha High-Low, 8 or better, 7 card stud, Raz, No Limit Deuce to 7 low ball draw, No Limit Hold'em, Pot Limit Omaha, Limit Deuce to 7 low ball triple draw, 7 card stud, stud high-low, 8 or better. To win this tournament, you really need to be a master of all the games. If you are in Vegas and you are just planning on spectating at the WSOP, this is an amazing event to sit in the stands and just watch all the best players in the world coming out, vying for the title of the Poker Players Championship and the H.O.R.S.E trophy. Next on the list, Sunday, June 25th, another 25K, this time Pot Limit Omaha. This starts at noon. This is a 4-day event. Registration closes after 12 levels, and there are 2 re-entries allowed in this tournament. 25K PLO is followed up on Friday, June 30th with event 71, the $50,000 high roller Pot Limit Omaha. This is a 3-day event that starts at 2 p.m. Registration closes at the start of day 2. There's 2 re-entries allowed, 40-minute blind rounds, and 300,000 starting chips. And a little time passes, then we have the $25,000 high roller H.O.R.S.E. This tournament starts Monday, July 10th at 2 p.m. It's a 4-day event, 1 re-entry. Registration closes at the start of day. 60-minute blind rounds and 150,000 starting chip. The last high roller event on the schedule, the $50,000 no limit hold'em. This is Wednesday, July 12th at 2 p.m. It's a 3-day event. Registration closes at the start of day 2, 1 re-entry, 40-minute blind rounds, 300,000 starting chips. That's all 11 high roller events at this year's WSOP. A total of $675,000 in buy-ins. There truly is something for every level of poker player. If you made it this far in the video, I want to thank you very much for your support. I will continue to put out these videos all the way up into the 2023 WSOP, so stay tuned. Please subscribe if you haven't already. We'll see you in the next video.